This is a proud and historic city. Tacoma's home to many landmarks. She also has distinguished sporting shrines too. Cheney Stadium and the Tacoma Dome, where there's more to this arena than slap shots and sellouts. A closer look reveals hidden treasures.
Everything that's in here is one of a kind.
The legends of more than 300 athletes and coaches, the unique stories of nearly 36 sports are sheltered in this sliver of the dome. Names and events never to be forgotten.
And what I like about the museum is the fact that it touches not only a person of 70 or 80, but a person of 20. And because, as you say, I mean, there's something for everybody.
You name it, it's here. From hockey to hydroplanes, skates to Scancy, and cinescope shows too. This museum is like a roadmap winding through Tacoma's rich sports landscape, even back to a time when TV didn't tell you everything.
It's kind of the old Barnum and Bailey type, you know, when you look back, that was the only way they could advertise it in those days too.
The museum's named Shanaman, a son's way of saying thanks to his two sporting parents. Fred's parents would be proud, for inside, time and tradition stand still.
One of the ideas we wanted was to have kids come down and see what kids have done. Of course, they got older, but the kids had done who had lived here in Tacoma.
Chronicled and displayed, Tacoma's sporting time capsule touches them all, with original rockets and the 90s version, Derek Cope's Daytona racing duds. There's Rashad, Robertson, Ref Aaron and his Pointer sisters, rackets, Ken Still's Ryder Cup bag, and Ruth. Yep, the Bambino's 1924 visit back when baseball barnstormed during the offseason. But the babe isn't Fred's first stop on memory lane. Gretchen Koenig-Fraser gets the nod. She
was one of the first American women to get a gold medal in the Olympics in the slalom and skiing. We are fortunate to have her gold medal and also her uniform. The rest of it is over in Sun Valley.
And of all the sports, the obscure soapbox derby is Fred's favorite tale.
The people who put the museum together found that back, quite a few years ago, that the city of Tacoma's soapbox car had won the championships for the United States, and it was sponsored by the News Tribune and so on. Well, it happened that there was an old warehouse somewhere, and they said, well, you can go take a look in the warehouse, or we'll take a look for you. You know, we'll just see what's in there, because there's pieces of cars. Well, unbelievably, here was this car. It was all dusty. It was all kind of in a, you know, but in good condition.
It's there, perched at the museum's entrance. Oddly enough, Shanaman is surprised that locals don't know more about their rich history.
I don't think any town does, unless you're going to have the Hall of Fame of, let's say, baseball and or pro sports or something within your town.
The Shanaman is like any other museum, always looking for new inductees, and a few are right around the corner. Former Seattle Reign basketball star Kate Starboard of Lakes High School, the Taylor Cup champion Tacoma SaberCats will have their own little division. What would it be without the newest Seahawk quarterback, John Kitna, Tacoma's pride and joy, his helmet too? And what would a museum be without a curling stone and broom? Tacoma's place on the world stage is well documented. Gertrude Williamson made America smile with this medal from Adolf Hitler's 1936 Berlin Olympics. Before Lutz, they were gladiators scoring at Pacific Lutheran. And Friday was always all right for fighting. This is a one-of-a-kind place.
That's why it happened. If it hadn't been for them, it wouldn't have come about. I think because we're focused in our community so much on the cultural side and so on, that sports, you know, just has not been, let's say, the top thing in this city for a long time.
So the Shanaman is more than a museum lined with memories. It is about old games that never go completely out of focus, rekindling relics that once ruled their sport. And it's about contributions that will live long after all the cheering has ended.